morning and welcome to the Port Huron High School Senior Assembly. It is my privilege and honor to present to you the class of 2004. Will the audience please rise? Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by Abby McIntyre and being signed by Rachel Allen. Gentlemen, thank you for removing your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs burst
Thank you, Abby and Rachel. And that is Port Huron High's answer to the American Idol. Will the class of 2004 please be seated? Well done. On behalf of the entire Big Red community, I congratulate you on a job well done. Fond memories of the class of 2004 will live on long after you've left us to begin the next chapter in your life. Today, we celebrate your accomplishments and we share your excitement for the future. We thank you for sharing the past 4 years in Big Red Country and wish each of you the very, very best that life has to offer. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Terry Stoneburner, the Port Huron High School Curriculum Director, and she will present department awards. Mrs. Stoneburner.
Thank you, Ms. Barrett. Each year, the staff members in their respective departments choose which senior or seniors receive the awards. Teachers take into consideration the students' accomplishments, talents, and dedication. Seniors, please stand as I say your name and remain standing as I announce the award winners. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been acknowledged. In the English department, we have Duncan Bousman, Chelsea Burns, and Shanna Welsh. In the yearbook department, we have Colleen Smith. For performing arts, we have 3 talented people, Natalie Eddington, Duncan Bousman, and Janine Plonky. In German, it's Christopher Bousman. French, Alexandra Heinrich. Spanish, Amy Carruthers, Sarah Hayash, and Cassandra Long. For TV production, Ben Kraft. In computers, William Veal. Newspaper, Jeremy Troy. In the fine arts department, we have 4 different categories. For drawing and sculpture, Robert Bogle. Painting, Jessica Colley. Computer graphics, Justin Portis. And ceramics, Henry Smith. In the business department, it's Jennifer Arnold. In the cooperative education department, we have 3 categories. For business office, Morgan Ostrander. In marketing, George Lixie. And in marketing school store, Michael Connect. In industrial arts, the award winners are Christopher Miller and David Wingard. For life skills, Heather Lamming. The Media Center, Carl Hoffman. In mathematics, we have 2 awards. For the Marilyn Fiedler Award, Bethany Ross and Dana Saharichuk. The Thomas Case Award in mathematics goes to Cody Halley, Gregory Hartman, Matthew July, and Thomas Wilson. The chemistry department, Gregory Hartman. Physics department, Gregory Hartman. In social studies, Matthew Chapman. In physical education, the male awardees are Kenneth Henn and Ryan Hunter. The female awardee is Nicole Schuck. The band awardees are Robert Kessler, Jessica Olshow, Rachel Thelmus, and Randy Wilson. Please join me in congratulating these extraordinary students. And now, Ms. Barrett.
Two-year college scholarship award winners, when your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all have been called. And audience, once again, we would ask you to hold your applause until all students have been recognized. Two-year scholarship to Baker College, career scholarship, John Bart Mansky, Sarah Burkett, Jeremy Horning, Samantha Horning, David Kelly, Misty Stone, Renee Swinson, Desiree Vaughn, Felicia Warner. Business scholarship, Lindsay Carpenter, and Board of Regents from Baker College, Nicole Ciani, Stacy Harriman, and Annalisa Seppo. St. Clair County Community College, Board of Trustees grant, Amber Valier. Board of Trustees Scholarship, Alicia Chansey. Board of Trustees Honors Scholarship, Andrea Glenecki and Gregory Hartman. Port Huron Rotary Scholarship, Christy Hutchins. And Washtenaw Community College, Melody Ellick. Four-year scholarships are as follows. From Central Michigan University, Award for Excellence Scholarship, Benjamin Kraft. Board of Trustees Honors Scholarship, Chad Frazier and Benjamin Kraft. Grand Valley State University Award for Excellence, Dana Zaharachuk. Indiana Wesleyan University Scholarship, Jessica Geeky. Kettering University Trustee Scholarship, Cody Halle, Kyle House, Matthew July, and Thomas Wilson. Academic Achievement, Bethany Ludden. University Scholarship, Bethany Ludden. Presidential Scholarship, Shane Reinhard. Michigan State University Spartan Scholarship, Matthew Chapman. Michigan Technological University Board of Control Scholarship, Gregory Hartman. Christopher Isaacson, Matthew July, James Watson, and David Wingard. University Student Award, David Wingard. Northwestern Ohio University Scholarship, Michael Dubé and Claude Lawrence. Ohio Technical College Academic Scholarship, Melody Ellick. Saginaw Valley State University University Scholars Scholarship, Amy Carruthers, Chad Frazier, and Justin Portis. University of Michigan Merit Scholarship, Aaron Reyna. University of Minnesota Midwest Student Exchange Scholarship, Nicholas Castillo. And Wayne State University Governor's Scholarship, Heather Leslie. Congratulations. I would now like to recognize other scholarships that are offered to our students. We have 4 new scholarships this year, and they are the Robert R. Carmichael Fire Science Scholarship, and that scholarship is being awarded to Mr. Michael Higgins. Michael, if you'd please stand, thank you. Also new this year, Scotty Hanton Spirit Scholarship, and Bethany Ross is this year's recipient. The third is the Trace Vincent Memorial Scholarship. Amber Wisco is being recognized for that scholarship. And finally, the William O'Donnell Scholarship. We actually had a recipient last year, but we wanted to make note that this is one of our new scholarships, and this year we have 2 recipients, Chase LaPlay and Jessica Olcheby. Congratulations, students. We have another very special gentleman with us this morning. It's Mr. Chris Kurzweil. He's seated up here to my right. And Mr. Kurzweil and his wife Joanne, several years ago, started a foundation known as the I Have a Dream Foundation. In 1994, they made a promise to 32 third graders at Cleveland Elementary School that if they participated in a program and met all of the program requirements, they would receive a full tuition college scholarship. And I'm very proud to say that the following students today have successfully completed the program and have made good of Mr. Kurzweil's promise. And those students are Anaya Banks, Ashley Bonnick, Amy Carruthers, Dawn Frettenborough, Coleon Goings, Devana Manchester, Christopher Miller, Justin Portis, Ebony Russell, Dustin Rutherford, Robert Savarine, and Mia Sutherland. Congratulations. And again, thank you, Mr. Kurzweil. I suppose you noticed a slight difference from when you first met them as third graders. Continuing with scholarships, American Legion Medical Career Scholarship, Angela Cavas. Andrea Dupuy Memorial Scholarship, Leslie Torello. Army College Fund, Levi Benedict and Dorothy McFarland. Blue Water Academic Team, Matthew Chapman. Daimler Chrysler Corporation Fund Scholarship, Rebecca Walsh. Eastern Michigan Bank, Angela Goodman. Girl Scout Gold Award, Blue Water Women's League, Jessica Geeky. Larry and Jerry Barber, Jessica Geeky. Girl Scout Gold Award, Jessica Colley. National Eagle Scout Scholarship, John Fuller. Elger Harvey Scholarship, Courtney Robinson. Hillside Wesleyan Church Scholarship, Jessica Geeky. Hispanic Council Scholarship, Nicholas Castillo and Susan Gutierrez. Justin L. Evans Memorial Scholarship, Ashley Hall. William Foley Scholarship, Valine Herber. James T. Krieger, Amber Valier. Blue Water Area Young American Bowling Scholarship, Daniel Roberts, Carla Schott. Michigan Competitive Scholarship, Valine Herber, Matthew July, David Wingard, and Dana Zaharachuk. Michigan Grant, Jessica Olshevy. St. Clair Art Association Scholarship, Robert Bogle. St. Clair Tech, John R. Carpa Memorial Scholarship, Claude Lawrence. Tom Smith Scholarship, Benjamin Kraft. Marines College Fund, James Almanza, Michael Bergman, Kenneth Henn, Justin Maupin, and Joseph Robinson. Navy College Fund, Rachel Thelmus and Shauna Welsh. PHEA Scholarship, Matthew Chapman. St. Clair County Association of School Boards, Annalisa Seppo. Tall Club International Scholarship, Rebecca Walsh. Tech Marwood Manor Scholarship, Carrie Martin. UAW Region 1 Scholarship, James Holmes. Yale Schiller Scholarship for Sportsmanship and Academics, Ryan Murphy. James T. Wilhelm Scholarship, Christy Hutchins, Bethany Ross, and Rebecca Walsh. General Henry H. Arnold Education Grant, Samantha Moore. Young Woman of the Year Scholarship, Amy Carruthers. Yearbook Scholarship, Stephanie Martindale, Colleen Smith, and Ashley Ray. Thank you and congratulations. Mrs. Stoneburner will now announce the 110 Michigan Merit Award winners.
The Michigan Merit Award is a merit-based program to reward student achievement as measured by the MEP tests. Several students have qualified for this award. Seniors, again, as I say your name, please stand and remain standing. And once again, audience, please hold your applause till all have been recognized. Rachel Allen, Dennis Engerbrandt, Jonathan Bartmansky, Michael Bergman, Crystal Burbanis, Duncan Bausman, Sarah Burkett, Chelsea Burns, Amy Carruthers, Elizabeth Carson, Nicholas Castillo, Gregory Caswell, Mark Catanzaro, Angela Cavas, Matthew Chapman, Nicole Ciani, Renee Conger, Stephen Craig, Corey Dell, Alicia Davenport, Chelsea DeVote, Kyle Demetrician, Joseph Doherty, Sarah Dove, Megan Dunham, Whitney Edwards, Michael Epley, Gregory Evenson, Chad Frazier, Brian Fry, John Fuller, Ashley Gillette, Andrea Glenicki, Coleon Goins, Taylor Grindle, Ashley Hall, Nathan Hall, Cody Halley, Joshua Harris, Gregory Hartman, Sarah Hayash, Daniel Hendrickson, Valine Herber, Stacy Harriman, Tanya Higgins, Andrew Hill, Brian Himmel, Aaron Hinckley, Jeremy Horning, Samantha Horning, Kyle House, Heather Houston, Christy Hutchins, Richard Eichenberg, Christopher Jarvis, Matthew July, Jesse Kilpatrick, Michael Connect, Benjamin Kraft, Rachel Coleman, Claude Lawrence, Heather Leslie, George Lixie, Heather Lohr, Janelle Long, Bethany Ludden, Kelly Maxon, Matthew McDonald, Abby McIntyre, Michael Madrano, Jamie Mailer, Ryan Murphy, Brian Nowak, Jeff Obermessick, Jessica Olshavy, David Fu, Justin Portis, Benjamin Provost, Darren Raditz, Aaron Reyna, Shane Reinhard, Myra Rivera, Dan Roberts, Courtney Robinson, Autumn Rowlands, Bethany Ross, Nicole Chauvin, Carla Schott, Angelise Smith, Colleen Smith, Henry Smith, Isaac Smith, Jolene Smith, Angela Stickler, Renee Summers, Renee Swinson, Rachel Thelmus, Leslie Torello, Jeremy Troy, Desiree Vaughn, Rebecca Walsh, William Warner, James Watson, Daryl Widener, Dennis Worthman, Amber Wisco, Thomas Wilson, David Wingard, Stacy Wynn, Dana Zaharachuk. Seniors, for your efforts, we're really proud of what you've accomplished. There are seniors who took the MEP test this spring and who may yet qualify for the Merit Award, and they'll receive notification this summer. I believe several more of you will then be eligible for that scholarship. I'd like to offer you our congratulations in advance. And next, Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Kenneth Semmelsberger, will give some more awards.
Again, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2004 on a tremendous year. It's been a great senior year for you. We're very proud of all your accomplishments as you are seeing today the fruits of your labors. First of all, I'd like to introduce the Presidential Academic Fitness Award winners. Again, I'd like to have those students please stand and remain standing till all are read. First of all, Andrea Glenecki, Gregory Hartman, Rebecca Walsh, Aaron Reyna, Dana Zaharchuk, Michael Connect, Chelsea Burns, Amy Carruthers, Kelly Maxon, Sarah Hayash, Shane Reinhardt, Matthew Chapman, Cody Halley, and Alyssa Seppo, Benjamin Kraft, David Wingard, Samantha Moore, Courtney Robinson, Stacy Wynn, Brian Fry, Abby McIntyre, Justin Portis, Sean Rotundi, Benjamin Provost, Heather Leslie, Jessica Olshavy, Ashley Gillette, Stacy Harriman, Christopher Bausman, Christopher Isaacson, Matthew July, Bethany Ross, George Lixie, Chad Frazier, and James Watson. Let's have a round of applause for these Presidential Academic Fitness Award winners. You may be seated. It is my privilege now to introduce some of the special awards that are given out through the athletic department and through the special awards around the area. Again, I'd like to ask these students to rise and remain standing till all the names are read. First of all, the Channel 7 Brightest and Best Award to Gregory Hartman. Academic All-State Honorable Mention, Gregory Hartman. These are some athletic awards that are given out every year to outstanding seniors. Our first one is the Reed Laughlin Award, named after our former athletic director, showing the most improvement over the 4 years of their school year here in their academics, attitude, and achievement. For the female, it's Robin Wilson, and for the male, it's PJ Jackson. The U of M Award is the highest award that the athletic department gives out. It goes out to an outstanding senior who's done a tremendous job both on the playing fields and in the classroom. The winners this year of the U of M Award for top scholar athletes are Abby McIntyre and David Wingard. The James Ullenbrook Award goes to students who show versatility in athletics and maintain a high grade point average. They must play in 2 or more sports, and they maintain a high degree of academic standards. The female winner is Christy Hutchins, and the male is Josh Collier. The Michigan Army National Guard Award, the female goes to Rebecca Walsh, and the male to Kenneth Henn. The U.S. Army Reserve Scholar Athlete Award, they go to Rebecca Walsh and David Wingard. The Detroit Free Press Scholar Athlete Award goes to David Wingard. The Michigan High School Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Awards for football, boys track and field, and wrestling go to Daniel Hendrickson. For girls volleyball, to Rebecca Walsh. To girls track and field, Sarah Hayash. To girls basketball and also softball, to Abby McIntyre. To girls cross country, to Courtney Robinson. And for boys golf, ice hockey, and boys tennis, David Wingard. The St. Clair County Tech State Skills winners are Melody Ellick, Michael Dubé, Claude Lawrence, Sean McMahon, and Kevin Stewart. The Wendy's High School Heisman Awards Abby McIntyre and Larry Rollins. And the Women's Life Insurance Award, Andrea Glenicki. Let's have a round of applause for these special award winners. It is now my privilege to introduce the class song, which will be "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye" by Voice to Men, performed by E.J. Ossie and Janelle Wakeham, accompanied by Matthew LaGrange, and signed by Rachel Allen.
How do I say goodbye to what we have? Good times that made us laugh, I wait back. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away, and it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. And if we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the wait. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. And it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain.
And it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
E.J. Ossie, Janelle Wakeham, Matt LaGrange, and signed by Rachel Allen. It is now a privilege and honor to introduce a man who has done a tremendous job, and I think the class of 2004 will agree. Mr. Wallin has done a tremendous job as our principal the last 4 years you've been in school, and it's my honor to introduce him to give out the rest of the awards for today. Thank you, Mr. Wallin.
Good morning, class. of 2004. Your day is here, it has arrived, and we are very proud of all of you. I am speaking for the entire faculty. Each and every one of you here sitting here this morning has accomplished a great deal. You have won all the awards. However, we will be recognizing a number of special awards this morning, and I know not every name will be called, but you are a winner for being here this morning. There will be continuous awards coming in beyond today, and we will tell you about these Tuesday morning. And seniors, you all know that Port Huron High School is one of the finest high schools in the state of Michigan, bar none. It is my privilege to be able to welcome all the parents who are with us this morning and to say good morning to the underclassmen. I would also like to recognize our special guests and thank them for being here. And I would like them to stand and remain standing until we introduce them all. Mrs. Barb Daniels, Board President. Mr. Chuck Meeker, sitting on my right here, Trustee. Mr. William Kimball, Superintendent of Schools. And Mr. and Mrs. Paul Blackney, sponsor of the Blackney Scholarship. Let's give these people a nice round of applause. And also, alumni for being back here this morning. Welcome back to Big Red Country. Let's give everybody a round of applause. For the class of 2004, the last 4 years and the past 13 years have involved a great deal of hard work on your part. But this could not be accomplished without the help of others. At any given day in Big Red Country, there are 125 people working to make a positive impact on your sons and daughters. I would like to personally thank my administrative staff, and I'd like them to stand. Ms. Barrett, Assistant Principal. Mr. Drecka, Assistant Principal. Mr. Semmelsberger, Assistant Principal AD, and Mrs. Stoneburner, the Curriculum Director, for their contributions, because these people that stand behind me are the backbone of Port Huron High. They work day in and day out to make a difference in the lives of your sons and daughters. They're here late at night, they're here Saturdays, they're here Sundays, and I tell you, I owe everything to the people behind me. I'd like to give them a nice round of applause. I'd also like to give a special thanks to some of the specific staff at Port Huron High School. When I read your name, would you please stand and remain standing until we recognize all of you. The 2004 class sponsor, Mrs. Renee Hinckley. Our counseling staff, Tracy Anderson, Kara Bagley-Aran, Bob Haas, Jerry Hart, and Steve McKelman. And the homeroom teachers, Sharon McGregor, Jeff Dennis, Dan Perkins, Scott Nichols, Laura Foster, Tony Giancarlo, Hale Langoff, Lee Liu, Scott Magnuson, Angie Mills, Tina Hunsinger, Jim Ratchie, Renee Hinckley, Becky Gilbert, Kelly Blay, Ray Toit, and Andrea Malachi. Also a thank you to Mrs. Stein, Mr. Hodge, and Mr. Vandenberg for putting this program together. Let's give them a great round of applause. The awards I will be presenting now are the Wall of Fame Awards. Every person who receives one of these awards will have their names forever placed on the Wall of Fame. But before we start, we would like to present two very special scholarship awards. These two plaques are already on the Wall of Fame. However, we have individual plaques for each of the scholarship winners. When I read your name, please come forward. Please hold your applause until we have given the plaques to the students. The first is the Madeline Tillman Terry McMillan Scholarship. Terry McMillan, who is a famous author in honor of her mother, Madeline Tillman, created a scholarship for Port Huron High School. Terry McMillan graduated 1969 from Port Huron High School and has instituted a scholarship for two seniors each year who have outstanding academic credentials and who plan on going to a four-year college. At this time, I would like the following students to come forward. Colian Goins, and Justin Portis. Let's give these students, as they're coming up here, a round of applause. As these two students walk back, let's give them a nice round of applause. I'm very proud of both these students. The next scholarship is the Willard C. Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship, which Mr. and Mrs. Pauline Blackney have established for 2 students who will be attending college and also 1 student who will be attending a trade or vocational school. With us this morning is one of last year's recipient, Andrew Fiedler. Would you please come to the podium? It is a tradition here that the person that receives this last year announces the names this year. And welcome back to Big Red Country.
When I was asked by the administration to come here this morning to present the Blackney Memorial Scholarship, I have to admit I was very excited. Not only would I help to carry on tradition by presenting the scholarship to 3 outstanding students, but I would also be able to say, most sincerely, thank you. Thanks to the Blackneys' generous gift, I was able to attend Central Michigan University, where I am studying elementary education. Were it not for their help, I would not have been able to attend Central, and I would have missed out on a first-class education I received during my freshman year. I know that I speak not only for myself, but on behalf of all the students who received the scholarship last year when I say from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Blackney. The winner of the Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship for vocational school is Daniel Lambert. The winner of the Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship for a 4-year school is Rebecca Walsh. Dan, if you can come back up. The final winner of the Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship is David Fu.
Thank you very much, and we have a gift for the Blackneys, and I'm not sure who's going to be presenting it at this time. Andrew Fiedler. And again, let's give these students a nice round of applause. Thank you very much. The following are the Wall of Fame Awards. Florence Weiss Citizenship Award. A responsible citizen may not necessarily be an excellent leader. In this case, they are. A good citizen is loyal to his or her school, class, community, and family. He or she is conscientious and cooperative. He or she is not necessarily a top student. In this case, they are. but is known to work to the limit of his or her ability. He or she is of good character and friendly to all. At this time, I'd like to recognize Christopher Balsman. The Marjorie Leitner Leadership Award. Leaders are not born, but developed through the right combination of personal traits: patience, honesty, enthusiasm, loyalty, dependability, and a good example. A good leader is intelligent. He or she is not afraid of hard work. A leader earns respect and admiration by using his or her influence wisely. This year, award goes to Coleanne Golans. Please stand up. Congratulations. Chester Wojcinski Award. This award is presented annually to the senior who best displays the spirit, pride, and support of Port Huron High School, as displayed by Chester the Jet Wojcinski in his 17 years as principal of Port Huron High School. The winner is Shane Reinhardt. The Kiwanis Cochran Memorial Award. This award is presented annually to the senior who displays leadership in promotion of the community and giving of themselves to others. And this award goes to Abby McIntyre. The Tina Sargent Effort Award. This goes to a student for the last 4 years, has overcome some adversities in his or her personal life and in his or her educational experiences at Port Huron High School. But he or she has really worked at the top of his or her ability and has really produced some outstanding work for their teachers. We would like to acknowledge 2 students this year, Carrie Martin and Brianna McDougall. Would you please stand? The Principal Leadership Award, and this is a tough one because you only pick one. The last award I will be presenting is the Principal Leadership Award. Mr. Dave Shorkey of Belfort Company has been kind enough to donate a check in the amount of $500 to you for this award. You will receive this check in an envelope today. The winner is Abby McIntyre. Congratulations to all our Wall of Fame award winners. One more nice round of applause for all those students. Before our next award, Mrs. Barb Daniels, board president, would like to say a few words. Before she comes up here, I've had the opportunity to work with Barb several years, and she's just an outstanding lady. And what she stands for to me is compassion. She wants to make sure that your sons and daughters get the very best through the entire educational system at Port Huron Area School District. She's sensitive, hardworking, and I truly enjoy working with her. And she does not like me to say this, but I'll continue to say this as long as I'm around. She was the driving force of what we're going to have out there, the Performing Arts Center. And I'd like to give her a nice round of applause at this time.
Good morning, everyone. It is such an honor to be part of this ceremony. I'm here to speak this morning on behalf of the Board of Education, but I'll tell you, I find it easier to speak as a parent. Even though it's been several years since my own children graduated from high school, from the moment the music started, I got this huge lump in my throat, and I'm again surprised by how emotional this time is. Graduates, I know exactly how your parents feel right now. As they watched you march in and take your seat, they saw your life flash before their eyes. Wasn't it just yesterday that they brought you home from the hospital? Or when they shared in your delight over the turkey art you made from tracing your hand in kindergarten? Or when they went to your first elementary music program, your first soccer game, or chaperoned your first class trip to Cedar Point? They remember the day the braces went on and the day the braces came off. And they still haven't recovered from the day you got your driver's license. When they look through their hearts, they see you as their babies. But when they look through their eyes, they see sitting before them young men and women, and they find themselves wondering how the time passed so quickly. I think at this time in your life, we as parents struggle with not wanting to let you go, and at the same time not wanting to hold you back. We want the world for you, and at the same time we're afraid to send you out into it. We know that we raised you well, but deep down our hearts are breaking just a little bit, because since we did raise you so well, we're afraid you won't need us so much anymore. But we work hard to push those feelings of sadness for ourselves aside, and we are filled with such a sense of pride at who you've become. We knew you'd grow to be someone special, and you've exceeded all our expectations. You've become our dreams fulfilled. We are here this morning to congratulate you and to wish you well. And I think your parents would agree with me on this. From the moment we laid eyes on you until now, we have only really wanted 3 things for you. So I wish for you what I wish for my own children. I want you to be healthy, I want you to be happy, and I want you to have a good heart. These are not terribly profound, but without them, nothing else matters. Take care of yourselves. Nothing is as important as your health. Avoid unnecessary chances and risky behaviors. Life is short, so do those things that bring you joy. Laugh often and keep your sense of humor. It makes the best days better and difficult times easier to bear. My challenge to you is to put that good work to heart, or to put that good heart to work. I believe we were put here on this earth to make it a better place than how we found it. You will go through life working hard to buy your first car, your first home, then a newer car and a bigger home. There is nothing wrong with that. These are the rewards for your hard work. Just along the way, don't forget about your fellow man. Be generous of your time and talents and give of yourself. Take the time to make someone else's situation better. Volunteer in a soup kitchen or a homeless shelter. Visit a nursing home or a children's hospital. I feel that the real happiness in life comes from an appreciation for those things we've been blessed with. Until you've seen the struggles of others, you will never truly appreciate how good you've got it, and you will be just another person who takes what they have for granted. When all is said and done, the best thing that can be said about you is that you made someone else's life a little better because they knew you. That, I feel, is a life well lived. I know that this class will make the world a better place. It will be your generation that will find a cure to now incurable diseases. Hopefully you will end the plight of starving children both in our community and across the globe. And I hope you will find the answer to world peace that seems to have eluded the generations before you. The future is yours, and I know the future is bright. Commencement, I'm sure you know, means beginning. And although it has become a very overused expression, this truly is the first day of the rest of your life. Make the most of it. But before these next few days are over, I want you to do 2 things. First, hug your parents, not because they need one, but because they've earned one. You will never have a better cheerleader, fan, or supporter than your mom or dad. And second, before you walk out the door as a Porter in high school for the very last time, go to your teachers and thank them. None of us would be where we are today were it not for those teachers that changed our lives. And you've been privileged to have the best. So on behalf of all the members of the Board of Education, I congratulate you on your accomplishments and wish you well in all your future endeavors. We know that if you put your mind to it, great things will happen. We look forward to you changing the world for the better. Thank you.
Now you're beginning to know what I'm talking about because I have that opportunity to work with Barb a lot. The next award is a presentation of medallions to our valedictorian and salutatorian. And I'm going to ask Mrs. Barb Daniels and Mr. William Kimball to assist me with this presentation. I'm going to ask the valedictorian and salutatorian to step forward. And if you... No. Go down there. At this time, I'd like the valedictorian and salutatorian to come up to the front. When I call your name, will you please step forward so Mrs. Daniels can place the medallion around your neck? The valedictorian, Andrea Glenecki. The salutatorian, Gregory Hartman. Okay, would all four walk up on the stage again? First, congratulations. At this time, I'd like to have Gregory Hartman deliver his salutatorian address. Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Hello. All right, here goes. Finally, that is the word on everybody's mind. For some, it's finally, we're out of high school. Others, we're finally done with classes. And some others, finally, Mr. Willeen stopped talking. Look around you, graduates. What do you see? Underclassmen, teachers, fellow graduates. Although some of these people will remain your friends for life, many of them you will never see again. You'll be leaving everything that you know and love behind, moving on, as it were, for the better. Adults would say that you will be entering the real world. I've never understood that. Have you? I guess this whole time, for the past however many years you've been alive, you've been living in an, if not real, then fake world. If this has indeed been a dream this whole time, then none of it has mattered. You could have done anything without suffering permanent consequences. There's been no responsibility, no stress, no real social connections. We all know that this is as far from the truth as English is from calculus. We will not be beginning a new life, but simply building onto our old ones. We've all been living since the moment we were conceived. Our experiences have all added up to make us who we are, and our decisions have all added up to bring us to where we are today. We've all made and lost friends, and most have embraced and shirked responsibility. And everyone has been under stress. My point is, this has all been real. There's no dream world but the Matrix. You have all successfully walked the path of life up to here. What's one more step? You're all ready for it. Finally, my speech is done. Goodbye and good luck.
Excellent job. Now our valedictorian, Andrea Glenecki.
You'll have to bear with me, I'm a little nervous. Good morning. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the Port Huron High School graduating class of 2004. I would like to thank our family and friends for being here today to acknowledge and support our accomplishment. I would also like to thank the faculty because without them, we would not have all the knowledge and confidence needed to begin our new lives. I decided to share a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt that I believe will inspire our class to follow their dreams. Far away there in the sunshine are my highest aspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up, see their beauty, believe in them, and try to follow where they lead. All of us have a goal we want to reach after graduating high school. Some of us may choose to go to college or vocational school, some may join the military, some may work full-time, and some may even start their own families. Regardless of what your individual dream may be, you will always have the potential to achieve it as long as in your heart you truly believe in it and you are willing to overcome any obstacles that you may cross in the process. These dreams may not be achieved right away, but if it's something you truly desire, then somewhere along the line, they will be accomplished. I believe that the entire class of 2004 has the potential to be successful. I would like to sincerely wish you all the best of luck in everything you do. Thank you.
As they go back, let's again give them another nice round of applause. I like to just mention at this time, I want to give a compliment to our underclassmen. I know it's not easy setting up in those bleachers, and probably it's a lot hotter up there than it is here, but this is what we start here at Port Huron High, that pride, tradition, respect that we have here. And I want to compliment the underclassmen showing the respect to your seniors that someday you'll be up here. Let's give the underclassmen a nice round of applause. The principal's honor list. At this time, I would like to present the 3.5 honor students and ask them to stand. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all have been called. Please hold your applause until all names are read. These students are wearing a gold cord, and 9 of the 35 are the Academic Scholar Diploma curriculum students. They have taken the rough, rigorous road throughout this school. We are very proud of them. Andrea Glenecki, Gregory Hartman, Academic Scholar Diploma, Rebecca Walsh, Aaron Reyna, Dana Zaharchuk, Michael Kneck, Chelsea Burns, Amy Crothers, Kelly Maxim, Sarah Hayash, Shane Reinhardt, Academic Scholar Diploma, Matthew Chapman, Academic Scholar Diploma, Cody Holly, Annalisa Seppel, Benjamin Kraft, Academic Scholar Diploma, Dave Wingard, Samantha Moore, Courtney Robinson, Academic Scholar Diploma, Stacy Wynn, Brian Fry, Academic Scholar Diploma, Abby McIntyre, Justin Portis, Sean Rotundi, Benjamin Provost, Heather Leslie, Jessica O'Chevy, Ashley Gillette, Stacy Harriman, Christopher Balsman, Christopher Eichsen, Matthew July, Bethany Ross, Academic Scholar Diploma, George Lixie, Chad Frazier, and James Watson. Also an academic scholar with a 3.4, Bethany Ludden. Let's give these students a nice round of applause. You may be seated. Mrs. Stoneburner talked a little bit about our curriculum and the merit. I want to expound on that just a bit. The Michigan Merit Award money. In addition to the 3.5 academic students, we are pleased to announce that our Port Huron High School class of 2004 included 110 graduates who have qualified for the Michigan Merit Award money. In order to be eligible for this award, a student had to earn a level of 1 or 2 ranking on mathematics, reading, science, and reading portions of the Michigan Educational Assessment Program, more commonly known as the MEAP High School Test. Each eligible student would receive $2,500 to use towards his or her post-secondary education. The class of 2004 is commended for receiving $275,000 in award money. Along with this money and other scholarships awarded, this class has earned a total of $1,022,675. Congratulations, seniors, on a job well done. Next is the President's Address. It is with a great deal of pleasure I had the opportunity to work with Colian Goins, and would you come up at this point? And he's going to give his address at this time. And as he's walking up here, I've had the opportunity working with this young man and watched him grow. And it's just amazing the opportunity that I had, because as I talked about styles of leadership, this young man has it all, and I couldn't be more proud to have worked with him over the last 4 years. And I'd like to give him a personal round of applause, all of us.
I thought a lot about what I was going to say today. Can everybody hear me? Good. And I realized that all of us are going to be hearing a lot from a lot of people about how momentous an occasion graduation is, and that we should never forget it and appreciate it. But even though all that graduation stuff is true, I felt it to be my duty today, here on our day, to say something from the heart. So I want to start by saying that I am extremely proud of each and every one of us, and that today is not a day for sadness, the sadness that some of us may be feeling because we're leaving Big Red Country, but it is a day to rejoice, because after graduation is when our life's journeys truly begin. So again, don't be sad, but rejoice in knowing that Big Red Country, Port Huron High School, is forever changed as a learning institution because of its class of 2004. So, rejoice, be happy, don't be sad, live your life to its fullest potential, and live with no regrets, and keep striving. Thank you.
Each year, our students nominate the teacher whom they feel is most deserving of the title Teacher of the Year. A selection committee composed of Yes Club members rate each teacher in the following 4 areas: the ability to relate to all students, fairness to all students, love for the teaching profession, effectiveness of the teaching techniques. Then the votes are then totaled, and this winner is Mrs. Lori Shimko. Would you please come up? As they're coming up here, she's an excellent teacher, but I can see other students coming up here. I never know what she's going to do with students, so this is going to be probably a surprise to me, but Again, Mrs. Shimko.
I must really like you, because you know how I hate public speaking. Thank you on behalf of all the teachers at Port Huron High School. Several years ago, the students in my American Literature class composed a poem based on Walt Whitman's poem. With the help of some of my students, I would like to share it with you. The poem is titled Song of PHHS. I celebrate myself and I celebrate you. What I know, you know. Each part of Port Huron High School is a part of me and a part of you. I study and reflect my spirit. I read and contemplate, observing the classrooms, the hallways, the office, the media center, the cafeteria, the gym. I am 14, I am 18, I am 25, I am 55. I'm a product of my parents, my friends, and my education. I look backward, I look forward. I see myself, and I see you.
The honor student who studies endlessly makes the grades. The snobby student looks down on her classmates. The student whose hair is dyed green, purple, black, and orange searches for something. The varsity football player trains again and again for the big game against Northern. The cheerleader jumps and cheers from the sidelines of the basketball game.
The senior sells the clueless freshman an elevator pass on the first day of school. The nervous student teacher tries to teach a new lesson. The library aide checks out a book for the impatient student who looks at the clock. The soccer team takes the field hoping that this game will have a different outcome from the rest.
The basketball coach calls a critical timeout, sets up the play, and hopes it was worth it. The junior varsity football player smells his brand new jersey, the fresh cut grass, and hears the cheers of the small crowd in stands. The trainer tapes the ankles and ices the swollen and sore injuries of the players. The principal patrols the hallways, making sure everyone is doing their job and the school runs smoothly.
The art student paints scenery for the school play. The secretary listens to the tardy student's story. The band director smiles as his band marches down the street in unison. The office aide nervously enters the classroom to deliver an orange-colored pass. The quarterback struts down the hall full of pride from the victory on Friday night.
The immature girls stand around talking amongst themselves, disregarding the passerbys. The inspired student writes poetry expressing her innermost thoughts. The white and black student, who only see the color of their friendship, make plans for the weekend. The teacher instructs the class on the day's lesson.
The skater who dresses in baggy pants and an old t-shirt is daydreaming his day away. The insecure kid walks the halls alone, too afraid to ask for help. The hypocrite does what he tells others not to do. The security guard catches students smoking in the parking lot.
The assistant principal gives the disruptive student aide attention. The freshman is pondering what that smell is in fifth hour. The student aide is filing a pile of papers. The referee is blowing the whistle to assess the penalty which delays the game. The athletic director breaks up the fight in the lunchroom. The homecoming queen accepts her crown and begins to cry.
The nice guy comes in last. The sleeping student is not worried about the test as the drool pools on the desk. The announcer explains to the crowd who made the big play. The child is rocking her child in the stands at the basketball game. The boy is drawing on his eyebrows and braiding his pink hair in the bathroom. The foreign exchange student struggles to fit in. The secretary types one more memo.
The artist paints a mural in the hall for everyone to admire. The Hispanic student finds his identity. In the downpour, the big red marching machine plays the fight song. The coach praises the players' hard work. The heartbroken teenage girl cries from a recent breakup. The happy seniors sing in the hall because it's almost graduation.
The custodian sweeps up the hall, washes the blackboard, turns out the light, and locks the door. Another day of higher learning is over, but will begin again tomorrow. These hallways, these people are a part of me, and I'm a part of them. We are connected. This is the song of myself at Port Huron High School. Good luck.
Now you're beginning to see what we talk about, that chemistry that we have at Port Huron High, that pride, tradition, and excellence. And I'd like to give everybody again a nice round of applause. The Greater Port Huron Chamber of Commerce Teacher Recognition. Each year, the Chamber of Commerce recognizes and honors one teacher distinguished by each high school as having the greatest educational impact on seniors graduating with a 3.5 or better cumulative GPA. The instructor selected by these students as having the greatest educational impact. Miss Laura Foster, would you please come up? You're fine. I'll get it.
It'll look great in the video, guys. Good morning. Shh. Can you hear it? Listen. Can you hear it? It's the convergence of live heroes and dead poets who hand you this legacy today. Carpe diem. Carpe diem, people. Seize the day, for truly it is yours. It is a new starting point, a commencement from the roots that you have established here. And as I look out and see, as Shakespeare would say, your shining morning faces, I can see the tremendous potential of the class of 2004. It is an energy that has the potential to light up the world, and I know that you will do it. And everyone is expecting you to live up to that potential and to be so successful. But success does not have to be an overwhelming goal. It really has nothing to do with fame. It has nothing to do with financial gain. The acquisition of success has more to do with those aspects of life which make us happy. The support and trust of a good friend, a thriving family, a satisfying career which motivates us to get up each morning with a glad heart and sends us to sleep at night knowing that we have done a good day's work. Success is in the gifts which we give back to the world that has been so generous to us. Ralph Waldo Emerson says it best. Success is to laugh much and often, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics, and to endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a better place, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. To know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded. So you see, success is within your reach. It's not required that you go very far from home, but some of you will. You need not accomplish great things, but many of you will. You need only to borrow the creed from your class motto and go confidently in the direction of your dreams, because your families and your teachers have given you the roots to grow strong and independent, and now we give you the wings to take you wherever you wish to go. So remember, we hold your heart in our hearts, and listen to the poets. Carpe diem, seize the day, for truly it is yours. Congratulations.
We are blessed with a tremendous teaching staff here. And I want to just indicate to you that we have a unique situation here at Port Huron High School. We have 13 teachers retiring this year. And what I want to do is just read their name. And when I read your name, please stand. Bruce Christick, Pat Curley, Mike Diaz, Bill Doyle, Marianne Foxley, Bob Hodge, Jerry Hart, Hal Langoff, Bill Mitchell, Linda Ola, George Popa, Warren Shatler, and Carol Raymond. Let's give these people a nice round of applause. I've added up collectively all their years of teaching, and it would come out to 408 years of teaching. So let's give them again another round of applause. At this time, I'd like Mr. Dureka to come up. Oh, Carol Whitaker. I must have misspoken and said Carol Raymond. You're not leaving, are you?
Good morning, and congratulations, class of 2004. It gives me great pleasure to recognize our foreign exchange students at this time. They're a special group. We have a diverse population here at Port Huron High School, and they add to that each and every day. They have an ever-ready smile whenever you see them, and they've connected. It's been neat to see them come in the fall and join into different groups. I had an opportunity to meet with each of them, and they just really poured out their heart as far as what the things that made differences to them while they were here. And it really boiled down to relationships. And that's what Port Huron High's about. And they brought a worldly perspective to our relationships with them and the relationships they formed with you. I know that they'll be missed. I know that there'll be lasting friendships made, and they'll forever be Big Reds. At this time, I'd like to recognize them, have them all stand, and we'll give them a nice round of applause. But it's one thing that stands out from the German contingent. They said that the school spirit at Port Huron High is a very unique thing. In their country, they said they didn't do the national anthem before all events. And they said they didn't have a fight song, but they said they really liked it. And we really liked having you here, all of you. So as you're recognized, please stand. And the names. It's always my quiz this time of year, can I do it? Alexandra Heinrich from Germany. Mara Louisa Schöppmann from Germany. Julie Larson from Denmark. Sabina Priza from Germany. And saving the drum roll, please, Mrs. Ola will appreciate this. Leesio Teixeira from Brazil. Thank you. You've definitely made our life better by being here. Go ahead and have a seat. Thank you. At this time, I'm going to ask Coleon Goings to come up for the gift presentation, and he will introduce the rest of the class officers from the class of 2004.
I'd like to introduce my partners in crime, Heather Leslie, Vice President, Ashley Hall, Secretary, and Amy Carruthers, Treasurer.
On behalf of the class 2004, Ms. Hinckley would like to present you with this gift. Ms. Hinckley, we appreciate all your hard work you have done. We know it has not been easy, but you've been so inspirational and it has motivated all of us to come and be here with you. Thank you.
To the class of 2004, our class gift is $1,000 to do what you will with the Fine Arts Center right outside. So enjoy it.
And now I would like to introduce to you Ms. Jennifer Moretz, President of the Class of 2005, and Mr. Coleon Goings will now present the gavel to our new class president.
Jennifer, I present you with this gavel along with the patience, the dedication, the drive, and the backbone to bring your class to this level.
Thank you, Coleon. Congratulations, class of 2004. The future is, as has always been, what you make of it. No matter what your plans for the future, your experiences here at PH will influence you in every decision that you make. Whether it's something that you learned in a classroom or a memory shared with a friend, the last 4 years have prepared you well. On behalf of the class of 2005, congratulations, and always remember, aim high, aim far, your goal is the sky, your reach is the stars.
At this time, will the class of 2004 please rise and face the audience? Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Nicholas Brown will lead us in the alma mater, and he will come forward at this point. Thank you, Nick. At this time, I'd like Rachel Coleman, Morgan Ostrander, and Janelle Wakeham to come forward. They are going to lead us in our fight song, as well as our class cheer. Let's make it a good one. One, two, three, four.
Come on and join our song party. And the 2004 class chant on three. 1, 2, 3. We're the class of 04. It's our year, we're out the door.
Thank you, ladies. Will the class of 2004 please face forward? Maestro.
welcome the class of 2004. This time we ask the students to please remain seated. We would like to ask the parents to join the students in the auxiliary gym for